Vamos começar aqui. Infelizmente eu não consegui apagar o save de ontem, que deu errado lá. Então a gente vai ter que continuar da onde tinha parado mesmo.
The man before you is a champion of light. He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the herald of darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
E aí, pai?
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle.
Tá de olho no game.
Like that again, huh?
In another life, the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written. The lights of the motel promise safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there. Somewhere within the earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Tem que ver quando eu começar a jogar o 2, eu vou começar a jogar amanhã.
I can't stay here now. It's a little sad how many.
E aí, tu vai gostar do jogo. Daqui saiu em 2012. O abrigo de luz é formado por uma luz brilhante de cura. Não li.
I guess it's about time I went full auto. Hello?
Hey, it's you. There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light.
Beleza. Tem aqui a arminha de prego.
The champion of light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to
O minimapa no canto esquerdo superior da tela mostra seus objetivos atuais. Locais de caixas de munição e abrigos de luz também são exibidos como ícones. Pontos de interrogação piscando indicam uma página de manuscrito escondida perto.
portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
That's one thing down.
Pegar meu 38. Assim. Manuscrito aqui. Ainda falta esses outros.
The reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under correct conditions, you can reshape it, turn it into almost anything you want. When it happens, almost nobody notices. It's not that we forget, it's that after the change, there's nothing to remember. Only those who have been directly touched by the powers that can shift reality are aware of the changes. Many are driven mad by it. Others can cope. I'm one of those people, and I know how to wield that power to rewrite reality.
The enemy tears itself in two to avoid the hated light. It becomes bigger, and worse. Such is the arithmetic of horror.
That was just messed up. That's two. Just one more to go. Something tells me I'm really gonna need the extra firepower.
O único ruim desse jogo aqui é que ele é bem repetitivo. Vai lá, pega tal coisa, depois vai lá, pega tal coisa e continua fazendo isso.
Wait! Wait! Whoa! That's everything.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty. It will need to be recharged.
I need this battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks. Time to make some serious changes.
I'm here! Just keep your head down! I think I noticed. That's the last of them. We're good.
What the hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Não quer ficar.
A poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Shit!
Bem tranquilo.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
E foi amanhã.
Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen? Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now. The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars. An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Esse. Acabando a munição já. Munição ali. Pelo que eu me lembro, tinha uma arma por aqui. Ah, não dá.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again. Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Irritou com as festas.
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
O homem não gosta de festa.
Never mind.
Esses fantasmas, eles são possuídos. E foi.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
A mulher se importa mais com a peça do que com a gente. Bora, fumante.
This must be your car.
Bora. Sai, aranha. Não gosto nem um pouco de aranha.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Hop on. Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies. Problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
A versão pequena do satélite. Uma maquete.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Faltou o último ali.
That should do it.
Ah, logo um carro.
I released all the valves, Doctor! Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done. That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success. Look out, they found a way in. Hold on a little longer. I've almost got it isolated. Are you alright? That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I
Foi bem tranquilo.
idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow. Like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light.
Não dá pra ler nada.
Words stirs a new reality, but it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy. The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
Que tem a mulher louca.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So
Ela tá possuída.
you know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor.
É louca.
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned
É uma nova arminha.
by the touch of the darkness.
Not good.
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
O bicho é imortal?
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done. Shut
Cala a boca.
up!
Okay, I should be able to figure this out.
Esses bichinhos.
You have no idea how badly you're screwed! It's gonna be a blast to watch you find out. Don't get hit by those.
Era aí, chega mais perto. Não pega daqui, ó. Caralho.
Wait.
It's nice. No, don't! Oh, it's not... It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Before you say anything, I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry, you just don't feel anything like he does. He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
Where is he?
That asshole wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Cineminha, hein?
That's the security system? I guess it was too much to hope for an alarm and a fat rent-a-car.
Sistema de segurança já era. Aí. A luz indo na minha cara, ó.
The champion of light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket, the weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
Hell, this isn't going right. You've been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife! What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever. Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
The rush of darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the champion of light back with its dark currents. Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is, a maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again. He sent me back.
Lá vamos nós de novo.
Oh, not birds again. What the hell?
É um ciclo do tempo. Até a gente conseguir fazer do jeito correto, ficar repetindo. Meio que ele tem... É como se fosse um manuscrito, né? Ele é um escritor, daí toda vez ele tá reescrevendo a história pra tentar fugir do lugar obscuro.
Emma? You here?
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then, just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel. There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kinda remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay. God, this is too weird. Am I going crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Just the battery. That'll save time.
Isso na TV aqui.
Okay. So this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan. I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves. We have a couple of drinks. And then things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
That's nice.
I thought you'd like that. Are you tense? You feel a little tense.
Maybe a little. I had a crappy day.
Yeah?
Don't worry. It's improving real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, don't stop. It's just getting good.
Watch this.
É muito louco.
Yeah! Did you see that? Oh man! Did you see her? Boom!
Animals. It's in our nature to imagine, to turn fantasies into legends, to be storytellers. But on a rare occasion, the line between fact and fiction, imagination and reality becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in Night Springs.
O cara cortou o pescoço da mulher. Tem um manuscrito pra cá. Não sei quantos eu tenho já, 34.
Now Night Springs is in Arizona, although not for
Está no Arizona, mas não por muito tempo está no Arizona, porque, seja qual for o nome da cidade a que se refere, Night Springs está localizada perto de um dos locais mais fracos do mundo, onde o sonho e a realidade flutuam junto e a vida é sempre um pouco estranha. Uma analogia perfeita para Night Springs. Não posso voltar ao mundo real, eu tentei, mas estou vivendo a lógica dos sonhos, forçando a porta para poder passar. Eu posso entrar à noite na cidade estranha de Night Springs. Tudo que eu fiz foi colocá-la no Arizona por uma noite. Ele escreveu a história para colocar ela no Arizona para ele ter mais vantagem.
Well, this should be perfectly safe. Now I just need her to charge this up.
Aranha de novo, não. Ai.
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it. Here. Try not to get killed.
Ah não, um passarinho de novo. Escopeta de cano cerrado é muito bom.
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run.
Here you go again. Pois. Ó. É de perto.
Be in trouble. Better hurry.
Emma! Coming! This is not the bad thing! Nothing! Keep your head down!
Ué.
It's okay. It's safe now.
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God, that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay. You got it. I sure hope you're right about this. Stay away! No! This wasn't supposed to happen again!
Qual é? Não deu certo. Voltando para o observatório de novo.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one and the same. Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether. As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
Dr. Meadows' car. That's where the camera should be.
Quase que não ia ter. Ali. Tem outra arma aqui. Rifle de caça. Vacilão. Cadê o meliante? Oh, caralho. Caraca, o rifle de caça. Aí ele não mira. Ah, não. Última vez tinha crashado bem aqui. Vamos ver o que o maluco agora vai falar na TV.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that. Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic. Speaking of classics, You need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it.
A faca K-47 aí, ó.
Really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody.
Faca perfeita pro combate.
The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs. I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
O cara tem uma coleção de armas.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed. I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Tem aquele tocador de fumaça. Fumaça não. Escuridão.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the light to secure the area that way. All right, I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
I guess they didn't like that.
Damn mountain's trying to kill me.
Está funcionando?
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness. The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Vamos lá de novo.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
You again?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife. Little wifey. Waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman. Or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes.
A mulher está possuída.
Are you getting it yet, genius?
Ah, sai.
Like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Ainda bem que eu achei esse rifle. É a melhor arma do jogo. A cor que tá pitando ali é no meio agora.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Ok, Zé? Tá enforcando um cara lá. Filme. Ué, tem um manuscrito aqui. Eu criei a arma que pode colocar um fim a isso, um plano para uma nova realidade. Tudo o que eu tenho a fazer é sobreviver o tempo suficiente para conseguir usá-la. Minha chegada do lugar escuro vai ser dolorosa e difícil. Pode ser que essas páginas se percam, mas de um jeito ou de outro enviarei a mim mesmo as peças de verdade que eu preciso. Se eu conseguir sair, terei uma chance. O Sr. Scratch é mais poderoso do que eu, mas ele não pode mudar as regras no meio do jogo. Ele não é o criador, eu sou.
The Champion of Light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing, but maybe it's enough.
Not enough. You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
Lá vamos nós de novo.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures. Each time he gets a little closer, each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the herald of darkness.
Não tem nem como ir ali. Queria ver como é que é a casa por dentro. Cada vez uns bichos diferentes.
King Hillbilly?
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Dessa vez já tá tudo pronto.
Saving Emma.
Dessa vez a gente vai salvar ela.
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. Are you okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough.
Tem um manuscrito aqui. Vamos pegar ele.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man...
Emma não sabia exatamente quando o homem chegou ao motel, mas pelo que ela poderia dizer, a festa começou quase imediatamente. Foi contagiante. Espalhando-se de uma sala para outra, era como o mercúrio, quase como se estivesse piscando através da cena. Contando uma piada aqui, jogando um insulto ali, escorrendo e violência e emoção. Ela nunca tinha visto alguém parecido antes. Ele olhou para ela e sorriu, e ela sentiu seu coração palpitar um pouco. Ela sabia que ele era o tipo de homem sobre os quais as mães alertam suas filhas, mas disse a si mesma que não se importava. Coisa. Não sei quantos manuscritos a gente já tem. Não fala. Um outro mais pra cá. Aqui, ó. 37.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half.
Fazer com que os Anderson chegassem ao estúdio era uma dura missão, mas quando eles estavam ali, pegavam os instrumentos e algo acontecia. Eles eram 2 homens mais velhos, e às vezes não eram. Eram um saco de ossos e quase nenhuma energia, e veio a música. Barry esfregou as mãos, ele sabia como escolher um vencedor. Agora tudo que precisava era de alguma orientação sobre como deixar as coisas um pouco mais modernas. Barry nunca tinha produzido uma coisa em sua vida, mas sabia que ele gostava. Ele sabia que Balance Slate Demon ia ser um sucesso. Que coisa. Oh, caralho. Consegui errar todos os tiros nesse... Consegui errar todos os tiros nesse cara. A dicção não tá boa hoje.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this. Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in each.
Acho que só 3 páginas de manuscrito. Será que tem aqui pra gente pegar a shotgun de combate? Não lembro como é que era a shotgun de combate nesse jogo. Se surgir no mapa eu vou pegar, com certeza.
I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Eita, caralho. Uma coisa que esse jogo aqui melhorou e muito é que agora dá pra recarregar
Very good. I believe we're ready to look.
enquanto usa a luz.
Right there, Doctor.
Stanleys. É a munição, né? Ah, filho da mãe. Acho que eu não vou fechar o 38. Tem mais um aqui. 39. Nossa, por um. Será que não tem mais por aí perdido? Tem mais um. Doutor Amidos e o Sr. Scratch, página perdida.
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead.
Tem dar uma
Might
chance.
as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them. The Taken may well be the tool the darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now they're just shells covered and filled by darkness. The Taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't fright me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
Deve ter alguma por aqui. Se tiver, eu vou pegar, porque eu quero pegar a shotgun de combate antes do final do jogo. E de todas as armas foi a única que eu não consegui testar. Tem ali, ó. Coisa boa. Agora sim. 40.
The film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall. This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
Putz, acabou de vazar aqui. Durante a live.
The man, Dr. Meadows, was handsome and
A data de lançamento da DLC do Alan Wake 2, a The Lake House.
She didn't mind.
Sai dia 22 de outubro.
Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved
Não sei se eu vou conseguir terminar o 2 duas vezes até 22 de outubro. Qualquer coisa eu deixo pra mais tarde. Conseguir a história.
She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her. I'd found her film from the pile of containers in the back. I'd threaded it into the...
Desconfortável.
I swallowed hard, staring at the screen, hearing her voice. The sunrise I remembered so well only moments away. And then Mr. was there, nailed by the projector's beam, caught in his own trap. He shouted at me, first in confusion, then rage. And then the sun came up and things started to burn.
Vamos pegar a shotgun de combate. Aqui é boa a arma. Vai ser a mais difícil de pegar, né? Ah, é muito boa. É aquela 12, né? Tanto é que não tem nem muito munição.
Come on in.
O que ele tá tramando dessa vez?
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Não terminou isso ainda. Aí. Vamos testar aqui nos maluquinhos. Ó, musicona. Ai. Bota aqui, cara. Agora sim. Bom.
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but...
The signal! Yes, it's completed.
Finally.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation. Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Agora que eu liberei isso aqui, eu vou usar bastante. Sai daqui. Porta de mentira. Nossa, fui combado. Oh, não, deu certo que nem na última vez. Ah, não. Quase morrendo. Quase morrendo não, quase morri. Irei arriscar. Echó más de municiones.
getting out of this wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Pop song agora vai tocar. Top 10 músicas. Tendo que vai dar copyright. Oh, shit. Lindo, lindo.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning. What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
Ah, tinha um manuscrito aqui. Antes.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death, but now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend, and they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been...
Aí. Fácil, fácil. Caraca, tá tendo um bug nos consoles do Sparking Zero que apaga o progresso dos jogadores no console. Tá lendo aqui uma notícia. Não desligue o console antes de sair do game, senão vai dar bug. Eu vou avisar aqui na live, ó.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
E é aquela coisa, né? Se der ruim, vai ter que passar o Osário de novo. Não, não. Droga, fiquei errado. Eu passei o Osário de segunda, né? Não lembro do que reassistir a live. Falando nisso, eu vou gravar a segunda parte do Goku Super Saiyajin na saga do Saiyajin lá. Só que dessa vez é o Vegeta. Essa semana ainda já vou postar pra vocês. Até sexta vai estar postado, mas não sei o dia.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you...
Final.
What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted to
Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
Pena que tudo isso daí não é canônico, não. Romances.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events merely a dream, a memory, or a glimpse of what is?
Monte de jogo do Sonic aí na promoção.
One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
É todo um episódio de Night Springs. E assim a gente terminou. Versão de PC do Alan Wake American Nightmare. Não é canônico, então... Terminei por terminar mesmo. Queria sempre terminar esse game aqui. Agora tirar por causa da copyright da música. Bom, pessoal, eu vou encerrar a live por hoje. Caraca, caiu a live bem no final, nossa. Vou encerrar a live por hoje. Amanhã vou começar o Alan Wake 2. Eu vou terminar ele a versão normal, né? E depois, logo em seguida, quando terminar ele, já vou fazer a versão final. Daí é o New Game Plus. E logo em seguida eu vou fazer as DLC, que é a da Night Spring, os 3 episódios que tem. E depois a The Lake House, que já vai ter lançado. Eu não vou conseguir fazer no dia. Então tá, pessoal, uma boa noite.